I got this as part of my furniture recycling business. So if you have any questions, you can contact me directly. Thanks for checking out the item, and we'll talk to you soon.
So I heard this song on the radio, or I was scrolling through YouTube or something, right? Scrolling through TikTok. And when the song came on, I recognized it immediately. It's an old song about how a guy meets a girl at a county auction or county fair or something like that. And I think the lyrics say, would you, if I asked you, would you want to be my baby tonight? Something like that. I was like, hey, I bet I could write a song about how I met my wife. I've been writing poems since I was a kid. You give me a subject and I can kick out a poem that rhymes within minutes. I have recently discovered that I can write a poem and AI will provide the singer's voice and the music for it. So I knew I could publish a song about the day I met my wife and some of the cool stories that we have in our marriage, because we've been married for 20 years. So this first 22 seconds of the song is that I'm going to share with you is about how I met her. And I went into the chat and said, write me a song about meeting my wife at a barbecue so I could use it as an outline. What chat kicked back out to me was something that said, met her at a barbecue, smell of steaks in the air. And I thought that was super funny because when I met my wife, we didn't have steaks cooking on the barbecue. It was hot dogs. We were cooking hot dogs. So I thought it'd be really funny to make the line, met her at a barbecue, smell of hot dogs in the air. Then I was reminded of this list I made. After my divorce, I'd made a list of all the things I wanted in my next wife. And not like I was trying to order up a bride or anything. I wanted to be really goal-oriented and do it right. As time went on in our marriage, and I got to know my wife better and better over the years, I was reminded that about this list and how she is everything I put on the list. And one of the things I had not put on the list was that she'd be shorter than me. So my wife's actually almost 6 feet tall, and I'm like 5'9", 5'8.5", whatever. I think she's actually 5'11", something like that. But she's just a little bit taller than me. So that's where the first 22 seconds of the song comes from. I hope you enjoy it.
I met her at a barbecue, the smell of hot dogs in the air. I had a list of 100 things, she's most of them, I swear. Never listed she'd be smaller. So yep, she's taller.
When I got to the part in the song where the deep country voice says, never listed she'd be smaller, so yep, she's taller than me, I really like the way it transitioned to the next version of the singing voice. It was probably a mistake to leave it in, but I let it repeat with a different singer, and then I just used filler words to make it flow. Something like our love is all we knew, whatever would fill it in, because I just wanted to get to the chorus.
Never listed
she be smaller, so yep, she's taller than me. Our ups and downs, we had a few fun times all around. Our love is what we knew.
When I got to the chorus, the thing I thought was funny about our marriage is anybody who's been married for a significant amount of time understands that nobody can make you cuss like your spouse, and nobody trusts you like your spouse. So I came up with this funny line that said, thanks for your love and thanks for your trust, even though I make you cuss. She believes in us and puts up with me. I thought that was a funny line because I can be an aggravating individual at times, but she's always got this hope that things are going to keep getting better year after year. And I think that's just the state of marriage, right? If you've been married a long time, you constantly have this hope that your partner is always going to be there for you. Why would you stay married to somebody you didn't at least hope that it was going to get better year after year? So I thought that was a pretty cool chorus. And I hope I'll let you check it out real quick.
Thanks for your trust and all your love. Even though I make you cuss, you've never given up. As far as I can see, she believes in us.
and puts up with me.
Next, I was trying to describe some elements in our marriage. One of the things that struck me was a time when I was being really obnoxious and I threw an egg at my wife. Now, two things you need to know about my wife. My wife has excellent aim, and she can catch anything. Like she should be on a professional baseball team. She's a really good catcher. And I knew that she would catch the egg. I just figured that egg would explode in her hand. But that's not what happened. She caught the egg and then swung around and threw it right back at me. And man, I'm telling you, my kid was standing next to me. He hit the floor because he knew that egg was coming, and it zipped past my face and hit the wall behind me. I was like, whoa. It was a great story, and I thought it'd be a great addition to the song. So I hope you enjoy this part.
Got that look inside my eye.
The one that makes you laugh inside.
I threw an egg in her direction. To my surprise, no hesitation, like a pro.
And with some flair, she snatched that throw back from the air.
I could have run to save myself or accept the cards that I've been dealt. The face showed I was scared.
It was clear she didn't care, with no moment for retreat. Not a crack upon that shell, and it came flying back at me.
And then my wife was, there was another time when my wife was preparing dinner, and she's standing at the counter, and I pulled a 2-gallon jug of water, and I went over and pulled the back of her pants out and started pouring it down her pants. And she spun around and grabbed it from me and started pouring it over my head. And it was probably 25% half, almost halfway empty, but she was hitting right along my nose and my mouth. So I literally could not breathe for like the 20 seconds she was pouring it over me, and I'm sputtering and choking and all that. And I was panicked because I couldn't breathe. But I put that in the song that, she tried to drown me with water. So I hope you'll enjoy that next part.
Another time, I took a chance, poured a jug of water down her pants. I stood there with a grin, let her fun begin. She got that twinkle in her eye. I was shocked more than surprised. Remember that she's taller, which means I am much smaller. She flipped that jug on me, tried to drown me with the water. I know I begged for mercy, but she just wanted more. Next time I'll have a spotter. I really can't complain. This love is never plain. We both got so through, and nothing feels better sharing these moments with you.
Thanks.
Thanks for your trust and all your love. Even though I make you cuss, you've never given up. As far as I can see, she believes in us and puts up with me. Thanks for your trust and all your love. Even though I make you cuss, you've never given up. As far as I can see, she believes in us and puts up with me.
And then when we got to the end of the song, I realized that, I really enjoy sharing these memories with her, and, there's nothing plain about our marriage, and I wanted to add that into the thing. So that's what I did as the last part of the song.